Ever wondered why lots of folks from the US head to Mexico for healthcare? Well, you're in for a treat because we're about to break it down for you in this video today. Mexico offers top-notch healthcare that won't break the bank. Whether you're already living in Mexico or thinking about it, understanding how the healthcare system works is pretty important. In this video, I will discuss about public and private healthcare, what it's like for expats, and all the little details you need to know. We're not going to bore you with complicated stuff. We're keeping it simple and relatable. Destination for medical tourism. Mexico has earned its stripes as one of the go-to places for medical tourism, attracting over 40% of people who travel the globe for medical or dental care. Just to give you a snapshot, around 3 million people worldwide made their way to Mexico for healthcare in 2020. And get this, in 2023, a whopping 780,000 folks from the US are expected to join in. So why the buzz? Well, it's all about the incredible cost savings and often a better patient experience. Picture this, you can get top-notch care in Mexico without burning a hole in your pocket. Here's a cool tidbit. Many doctors and dentists in Mexico got their training in the US and vice versa. So if you're worried about language barriers, don't be. Finding English-speaking healthcare providers, especially in areas popular with tourists or expats, is a breeze. And here's the cherry on top. Whether you're here as a medical tourist or a full part-time expat, you can chill out knowing that most healthcare facilities in Mexico are accredited. It's like having quality healthcare on your doorstep. So whether you're getting a checkup or a smile makeover, Mexico's got you covered. The 3-tier system. Alright, let's break down Mexico's healthcare system into 3 tiers. It's a bit different from what you might be used to. Public sector. In Mexico, the public healthcare scene has 2 tiers. First, there's basic coverage provided by Instituto de Salud para el Bienestar, INSABI, making sure everyone gets some level of care. Then, there's comprehensive coverage through Instituto Mexicano del Seguro Social, IMSS, which is like Mexico's social security program for both public and private sector employees. So, there's a bit of a double layer going on. Private sector. Now let's talk about the fancy 3rd tier, private health insurance. This is where things get a bit more comfortable for expats. Sure, it might cost a bit more, but it comes with perks like quicker access to care, less waiting around, and smoother communication. Because, well, no language barrier issues. So, before you dive into getting expat retiree health insurance, remember these key points. You've got the basic coverage, the comprehensive deal, and then the private VIP experience. It's like choosing the level of care that suits you best. Whether you're going for budget-friendly basics or the deluxe treatment, Mexico's got a healthcare tier for everyone. Basic comparison. In Mexico, healthcare is not only cheaper, but also simpler to navigate compared to the US costs. Here are around 50% lower, and you won't find yourself waiting endlessly to see a doctor. Test results usually come back on the same day, and many medicines are available without a prescription, costing way less than what you'd pay in the US. Getting medical help is pretty straightforward. Anyone can see a doctor or dentist or go to a hospital, but be ready to pay the bill up front unless your place has a deal with your insurance. Healthcare is widespread. Every city and mid-sized town has at least one hospital, and even small towns usually have a clinic. For the money part, here's a quick comparison. A doctor's visit might be $30 to $50, lab work costs a fraction of what it does in the US, and a hospital stay can be as much as 90% less. So, you get quality care without the hefty price tag. That's healthcare in Mexico. Simple, affordable, and accessible. Insurance options in Mexico. In Mexico, there are 2 main choices when it comes to national healthcare coverage, IMSS and INSABI. IMSS, Instituto Mexicano del Seguro Social. This one is part of the Social Security program and was originally for employees, but expats with legal residency, whether temporary or permanent, can apply too. The sign-up process can be done online or at a local IMSS office. Here's the money part. Premiums depend on age. For instance, if you're 50 to 59 years old, it's about $63 per person per month. The costs go up slightly for older age groups. Once you've paid your premium, almost all treatments, including medications, are covered for free. But there's a catch. IMSS may not cover some pre-existing conditions. That's where INSABI comes in. INSABI, Instituto del Salud para el Bienestar. This is a free healthcare plan designed for those with pre-existing conditions or financial constraints that prevent IMSS enrollment. Whether you're employed, unemployed, or dealing with chronic illness, INSABI has your back. No need to sign up in advance. Just show up at any Insabi hospital with your residence card, CURP, a unique ID for residents, and proof of your address in Mexico. Whether you go for IMSS or Insabi, it's handy to know some Spanish or bring a friend who does. And if national plans aren't your thing, private insurance is an option. You can pick any hospital you like, but be aware, if your private insurance is from the US or another country, the benefits might have some limits. The same goes for Medicare and Medicare Advantage policies. So, whether it's IMSS, Insabi, or private insurance, Mexico's got options to keep you covered. You can also use your health savings account or HSA for your healthcare expenses. Even in Mexico, you can dip into your HSA funds to cover qualified healthcare expenses, no matter where you are in the world. Yep, that includes Mexico. Now, I have got a detailed video breaking down all the ins and outs of using your HSA, so make sure to check that out for the deep dive. But here's the quick version. Keep your receipts handy, just in case the IRS wants a sneak peek. Quality of care. In Mexico, the health game is strong. The Consejo de Salubridad General, or General Health Council, makes sure all healthcare places play by the rules, meeting international standards. They've got a backup squad, too. The Sistema Nacional de Certificación de Establecimientos de Atención Médica and the Joint Commission International, JCI. The JCI is like the gold standard in healthcare. They team up with hospitals to keep things top-notch, from care quality to patient rights. Mexico proudly boasts 8 JCI-accredited hospitals, including big names like Galenia Hospital and Hospital Amerimed in Cancun, and Centro Médico de Cozumel in Cozumel. There's also Hospital BC and the Obesity Control Center in Tijuana, plus Hospital Médica Sur in Tlalpan, a Mexico City suburb, and the American British Cowdray Medical Center IAP in Mexico City. Now, let's talk treatments. People flock to Mexico not just for the tacos, but for top-quality, wallet-friendly healthcare. Imagine saving from 36% to 89% on medical procedures compared to the US. That's not a typo, it's just how much you can save. For example, a knee surgery that costs $18,000 in the US, in Mexico it's around $22,000. Dental care, the hero of health savings, is a big hit too. In Los Algodones, aka Molar City, over 350 dentists are ready to work their magic. A dental implant with a crown, $1,650 in Mexico compared to $4,000 or more in the US root canal, $200 to $300 in Mexico versus $600 to $1,600 in the US, and checkups, usually free, and a tooth cleaning might set you back $35. In the US, that's around $150. And get this, sometimes the cost of a procedure in Mexico is less than what you'd pay as a copay in the US. Let's do some math. Cardiac bypass surgery for $144,000 in the US, only $27,000 in Mexico. Weight loss gastric band surgery, $9,500 in Mexico, while it's $24,000 in the US. A facelift for $11,000 in the US, around $4,250 in Mexico. Cataract surgery, $2,100 per eye in Mexico versus $3,500 in the US. Of course, prices and quality can vary, so chat with fellow expats and check online reviews to pick the clinic that's just right for you. Mexico's got your health back, with quality care at a fraction of the cost. It's like getting the VIP treatment without the VIP price tag. Availability of medications and emergency services. Alright, let's talk about getting your hands on meds in Mexico. It's pretty convenient too. Most medications, yep, you can snag them without a prescription. Exceptions, controlled substances like Valium or Xanax and antibiotics. For those, you'll need a prescription, but don't worry, you can still get them. Just check in with a doctor first. Now, the sweet part, the cost. Prescription drugs, especially the ones made in Mexico, are like a budget-friendly dream, costing 30% to 60% less than in the US. Even drugs imported from the US often come with a lower price tag in Mexico. Here's the thing, if you just need a prescription, skip the long waits at the doctor's office. Many pharmacies have consultorios with on-the-spot prescribing docs who charge less than $3. But if you need more than just a prescription, hit up a clinic or hospital. Quick tip, some consultorio docs might only speak Spanish, but hey, there's always Google Translate to save the day. Emergency services, Mexico's got your back 24/7. Hospitals are open all day and night, with emergency rooms and ambulance services ready to roll. Ambulances, especially in cities and tourist spots, are like mobile ERs on wheels. But here's a secret. Sometimes taxis can get you to the hospital faster and cheaper than an ambulance. Just dial 911 for emergencies. It's the same number as in the US. So, whether it's getting your meds or getting help in a pinch, Mexico's got a system that's easy, affordable, and available round the clock. Last, but not the least, when you choose healthcare in Mexico, the savings can be so substantial that you might find yourself with extra funds for a well-deserved vacation. Navigating the system is a breeze, with hospitals ready for everything from simple checkups to complex procedures. Trained specialists ensure top-notch care, and you're saving money without compromising quality. To find a reliable healthcare provider, websites like Doctoralia and Medical Tourism Mexico offer extensive listings and patient reviews. Google and Google Maps are handy for on-the-spot searches, providing insights from others' experiences. Expatriate groups on Facebook are another goldmine for recommendations and shared experiences. For a hassle-free experience, consider medical tourism packages offered by companies like My Medical Vacations and Top Plastic Surgeons Mexico. They handle everything from transportation to lodging, ensuring you not only get quality care, but also a chance to explore the beauty of Mexico during your recovery. In short, Mexico's healthcare scene offers quality care at a fraction of the cost. From affordable medications to world-class treatments, it's a healthcare haven. Stay informed, stay healthy, and explore the vibrant world of healthcare in Mexico. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more valuable insights. Hit that bell icon to stay updated on all things healthcare and expat living. Your journey to a healthier life in Mexico starts here.